Welcome back, vlog number 2. Um, I'm just now getting back from running an errand, and I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. Um, so I guess I'm gonna talk about my day so far in this video, in this vlog. Today for me it started out okay, but then I had something strange happen and it scared the crap out of me. So I end up calling the doctor's office. I called my husband. So what happened this morning, before I get into all of that, I'm just going to talk about briefly. I have fibromyalgia and I'm in a flare up right now. So I'm also trying to figure out if something else is going on, and I have like doctor's appointments like spaced out. So, but right now I'm in a flare, and today I would have considered to be an okay day. Like an okay day for me is, I'm still in pain, but I feel like I have energy to do something like laundry or cleaning or whatever else. I hope I'm talking loud enough. But so I got up, I slept okay. Um, and with fibromyalgia, sleep is terrible because you're trying to sleep through pain and no position is comfortable. So sleep was okay, and I woke up and I wasn't dizzy or lightheaded. So I'm like, okay, check. Thank God for another day. And then I get up and I go about my day and I start making my bed, and I'm lifting the mattress to tuck the sheet underneath it, and then I'm hurting, trying to do the lifting and stuff like that because I'm still in a flare, I'm still sore. And when I lift up, right side of my face goes numb. Like all up here goes numb. And right around here, and I'm like, oh gosh, what is that? What is this? And I'm trying to like move my face and like rub and see if it'll go away. It didn't go away. So I'm like, okay. And when things like that happen, I have anxiety too, so it kind of threw me in a panic. And I'm like, I know that numbness, tingling, and all of that is a part of fibromyalgia. I also have problems with my spine. So with all that, I still was like, red flags raising because my face is numb on, not the whole entire face, but just in an area. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What does that mean? And some people, or I've read that could be a symptom of stroke or something going on in the brain or whatever. And so I kind of panicked, and I end up having to call my husband. Before that, I called doctor's office. Couldn't get seen today, so they gave me the nurse hotline. I talked to a nurse for a long time, and she was very knowledgeable about fibromyalgia. I told her my whole health history and everything, and just my mindset around going to the doctors after being diagnosed with fibromyalgia and arthritis. So she was like, oh, just keep going and see your rheumatologist and see your primary care doctor. And it doesn't seem like it warrants an ER visit because she was like, can you smile? Can you squint? Can you like move your face muscles? And I'm like, yeah, I can do all that. I wasn't weak. No limbs was weak. No weakness. Just my only focus and concern was that my face was numb. It was numb while I talked to her. It was numb for a while. It let up, and then there was like just this part was numb, and I went and took a shower. Um, After I talked to the nurse and talked to my husband, um, and I said, you know what, this it's every day is something different, and then mentally it's kind of crazy for me to I have to like center myself because I do suffer from anxiety from time to time, and I have to like mentally calm myself down. And I had to do that after this incident. The numbness was slowly going away, but it was still there. And then I felt a numb spot or on my part of my leg went numb. I'm like, something is wrong with my back. And I know it's all nerve related. Anyways, I took a shower and I ended up bawling in the shower and just going back and forth in my head like, you know what? There are people going through worse things. But then I'm like, no, I don't want to, you know, devalue my emotions right now. I want to own them because I am scared and I do feel like I just want to get to the bottom of this. And if this is fibromyalgia, because in my mindset, I'm like, fibromyalgia mimics MS. So I'm like, is this MS? Like, what's going on? Like, this is an emergency. I need to go and see someone. But the nurse on the phone was calm. So, anyways, I read some things. I, cried it out in the shower. I got out, and I'm still a little bit emotional. And I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. I have no choice but to wait it out. And the numbness is already like pretty much gone. And then I sat on the bed. Um, I don't know, just feeling defeated almost. Like, wow, like this is hard. And in my mindset, I woke up with the intention like, okay, I feel good again today. And by good, I mean, okay, I can tolerate the pain and the stiffness and you know, I can tolerate that stuff. But then when my face went numb, I was like, okay, maybe this is a day I have to just rest and just um chill out. So my husband came home. He checked, came home and checked on me and made me lunch. And because I hadn't eaten anything because I was stressed. And he left. I went and did some stretches and some breathing exercises to like calm myself down. And I put on a little bit of makeup. I was able to do that sitting in my bed. I usually do it standing up or sitting in my she cave, which is upstairs. So I was able to do that and went to grab some things, ran 2 errands, and yeah, here we are. The errands that I ran though, because I figured, okay, this is a day that I need to self care and pamper myself and just breathe and just focus on positive and getting my mind focused on just, okay, let's take this one day at a time. If I'm tired, I'll just lay down and rest. The numbness, I think, is really stemming from my back. So when I was sitting, actually, my toes went numb, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just stretch. Um, so it's just stuff going on with my back. And that was pretty much today. I didn't get as much. done as far as like what I wanted, which was laundry and cleaning and all that stuff. And recently I had to give in and hire cleaning service because I just don't have the energy to clean. I might have the energy to one day to just take a shower and then I'm out. Like I have no more energy, or have the energy to wash dishes. So it's like during the fibromyalgia flare, my energy is not, my muscles and stuff, it's just doesn't supply enough energy. So, and I'm just waiting for this flare to, because I get pockets of times where I can just go, 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 and that might be 3 weeks straight, or it might be a month. And then after that, it's another flare, and a flare might last for me a few days or a few months. So it's easy to get discouraged and depressed and all of that because I want to do more, but I just don't have the energy to do it. And the pain every single day that's not fun. So, anyways, besides that, I'm about to go, and I didn't want this vlog to be so long, but I bought, because art is meditative to me and calming, since I'm going to be laying in the bed resting, I bought a coloring book. I ordered from Amazon. It is Mandalas and Mantras and Black Girl Magic. It's pretty cool. So part of my errands was to go and get markers and pencils to my kids. What are they doing? Markers and pencils to color. So that's what I'm gonna do. Rest. And I also brought a book. Where's my book? Oh, I bought a book called The Fibro Manual. I'm a part of this fibromyalgia group on Facebook, and someone recommended this book, and that's it. So I'll talk about it a little bit more in another vlog. So till next time, you guys, take care of yourself. And for those of you who are familiar with fibromyalgia, comment down below, or if you know someone with fibromyalgia, let me know, like, what is it that they do to get through these crazy ongoing symptoms. So yeah, and one more thing, my hair, I'm going to actually curl with these. Once I get off here, I'm gonna put my rollers in, and which I'm happy about because I can lift my arms. They don't feel like weights are on them. They don't feel weak anymore, so that's good. I have to try to like think of things that, at least statements that I make to myself. Like, at least I'm not dizzy. At least my legs are not weak and I can walk without my mobility aid, even though I take it with me now. I'm gonna talk about that in another video, but I just want to come in and do my little vlog for today. And yes, next video we'll have nice curls or rollers in, because I might leave them in to show you guys what that looks like. And yes, till next time, enjoy your, what is today? Thursday. Enjoy your Thursday, and chat with you next video.